Alright, today I actually got some emails. They're kind of interesting. And oh, I got the help of my wife. Oh, any of you who don't know, hi, I'm Blade, RGX Racing. Say hi, honey. She's helping me film. I got some emails asking us like, well, hey Blade, how do we how do you make the part? Well, here we got one of our manual. It's semi-manual lathes. In other words, you still have to change some things out. We have quick change tooling. This is one of the smaller ones to help with some of the smaller pieces that we do. Even from time to time, even my kid comes in here. This is one of the ones we use on this particular one. Today I got a piece of 1-inch stock set to make one of the new holders that we have, and I'll show you how we'll go ahead and we'll get started on this. This is pretty much in response to a lot of things that people say, well, it's like, well, what can you use the lathe for? And it's like, well, I thought it'd be kind of interesting, and we can show you. So let's get started. For the most part, a lot of the functions that you'll do on a lathe, mostly turning, we do use this one to do sleeves, tops of the heads, check them, make sure they're concentric. A lot of the other tooling and parts that we make, we need to get a center hole drilled over here because we're going to have to bore all the way through here. And a lot of this stuff basically is pretty much automatic. A lot of stuff is on this particular machine. It's not fully CNC, but as you can see, most of it is pretty much semi-automatic. I do occasionally get to turn a handle, which is kind of fun, but not in the case of this particular one. So right now what we need to do is we have to drill a bore that has to go all the way through, and hopefully I can probably get one done quickly enough in the duration of the time of this little video. Sometimes YouTube, they kind of frown on having super long videos, or people don't like to be involved in the long ones, and I can't say I blame them, lose some interest. So now we need to change out one of our bits. Yeah, there's a big one, huh? Now, I'm not sure about anybody else, but I think that this would probably be kind of hard to do with the Dremel. I think a lot of you guys would agree. So this is a lot of how we do a good majority of like our work. You can see we still have to change out tooling. And again, this is for one of the bearing tools. But I just thought it'd be a nice, fun project to kind of show. I may get all the way through it. I may not. I'm going to try. And occasionally we still got to clean off the this does have a cooling system and a coolant flow system on it. Today I'm not using it because then I got to bring the cover on it, and then you won't be able to see. But I figured I'd go ahead and run it without it. A lot of times you usually don't, even when doing drilling operations, because then you get coolant all over you, and it kind of sucks. And you got to wash your clothes. So we got to go back and forth a few times on this one, which is okay. My wife's kind of laughing at me because she's used to all this, but still wonders. So now we got the majority of that part done. We need to make sure that we got our inside done. And this is about the only time I get to really kind of do something, is I actually got to move something. Kind of nice. Just kind of get it set up, and then I'm kind of ready to go. And everything else is kind of automatic. Now we're going this way. Now we're coming back this way. I usually got to make a few passes on these ones. Like I said, I'm doing a rough cut, and my wife's here helping me kind of film this, so I seem like it take a little bit long time. So now I get to move the dial again. Fun, fun, fun. Again, this is one of the new upgraded bearing tools that we do. A lot of the earlier ones, it's like we found people were able to give us more and more hints and things to be able to look for, so we were able to refine it. Actually, from a lot of help from the on-road guys. Really appreciate their help a lot, because you know they have different needs and different applications for them, as well as the bearing puller. So we found a lot of the information from them quite helpful. So now that we got our initial, and as you can see over here, this is all automatic, moves on its own. Kind of neat. Now that we got our edge, these are our quick change tools. This is one of the few things we still got to do. Make it look nice in the end. And there, the back is done. Now, what we need to do, actually I get to turn my handle again there. Fun. There you are. Oh, a little stand. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, yes, when you're doing operations like this, you should always wear safety glasses of some sort. You want to make sure. Now I have this chucked out a little farther than probably what you should, but I need to do several operations at once. And we usually have another piece, what they call a live center, goes in right over here. But for today, these parts usually don't have to be super ultra precision. But unlike some of the other things that we'll do, like the heads and things like that, button heads, yeah, you know, we'll usually make sure everything's all nice and centered out. And it takes an extra 30 seconds, maybe a minute. One of the things that we like, especially on a manual lathe, which is kind of nice, is that unlike a CNC, which we do have, we use a Haas SL10 series. Manual lathes, we can get things done where we don't have to punch in a lot of numbers right away or do something off the wall, and it kind of helps a little bit. So this front part, we need to get down to a sizable size. This will be for the inner bearings.
Yeah, but I'm getting tired.
Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna pause for just a second, so that way my wife can put the camera up on a stand. I'm getting a little tired. Can't say I blame her. So I'm gonna pause for just a minute, and we're gonna put this on a tripod so she can kind of help and kind of aim it a little bit, and I'll start right back up.